Hey, Yakin, how are you? We're doing good this evening. How you doing, my friend? Glad to have you on board. Flying Cat, welcome to the channel, my friend. We are doing something a little bit different this evening. We are changing up the live a little bit tonight. Windy as ever where I'm at. It's just blowing about 15 to 20 miles an hour. Tried to do a little bit of trout fishing tonight with the wife and sister-in-law. We were out there for about maybe an hour and a half or 2 hours, and it was just beyond windy, crazy windy. We're having some really bad winds right now in Arizona where I'm at. Oh, I understand that. Yeah, I can be safe while you're out there doing it, my friend. I totally understand that. Yeah, it's a flying cat. It's been really for the last 5 days. We've had nothing but some severe winds out. We're out here where I'm at in Bullhead area. The river, even though it's one unit water wise, it's creating a disturbance in the wave pattern for sure. So had a few anglers out there tonight, but only one person caught. But it seemed like it took him quite a while. I actually got a chance to talk to him about how long he was out there on the water tonight, and yeah, it took him a while. I think he said he was out there for like 3 hours before he got his first bite. So fishing's tough out here in Arizona right now. It is really tough out here in Arizona. Whether you're on the lake or the river, it's tough. Yeah, indeed. You know what though? Like I say, unless you're out there trying to catch and you try and get out there and fish, you won't experience it. I mean, you never know. I mean, he was out there what 3 4 hours maybe, and he finally caught that 5 6 pound uh, carp that he did. Funny thing about it though was he caught that 5 or 6 pound carp on a trout setup. That's what blew my mind. He caught it on a trout setup, and I think it shocked him more than it did me when he told me because he's like, I was fishing trout. I had my light line on there, maybe 8 to 10 pound line on that thing, and he managed to. No, I think it was even 6 pound. I think he said it was, but he actually finessed it in and he caught it. And the cool part about it was that was his very first time he had ever caught a carp at all. He says, "I don't normally like fishing for carp. I've never done it, but you know what? It worked out well." All right, folks. It looks like I finally was able to correct the issue on Nightbot. I had to do a little bit of homework assignment on it and was able to finally change it up. So it looks like it's doing its job. Appreciate that. All right, Nightbot, you're finally working for the channel. Very good. Folks, wherever you may be watching from tonight, thank you. I appreciate you taking the time to join the channel. Welcome to Arizona Outdoors. I thought we would change it up tonight and talk about what was in the tackle box. Um, I was out there for, like I said earlier, doing a little bit of fishing. It was too windy to catch anything. For the most part, it was just what it was. Appreciate each and every one of you on here. Thank you, Birch. I appreciate that. Folks, do me a favor on tonight's chat live. Let's keep our comments clean. Let's keep it focused on what we're talking about, okay? We do have young children that do watch this channel. My granddaughter watches this channel, so please be respectful. Otherwise, you will be removed from the channel. Okay, it's a clean family fun channel. We talk about fishing, hunting, off-roading, everything and anything outdoors. Let's keep it clean, all right? I appreciate that if you would do that for me. Otherwise, you will be removed. So, folks, hopefully everybody's doing well. Did anybody get any fishing done this week? I know it's only Wednesday, I believe. It is Wednesday. No, tomorrow's Wednesday. I don't even know what day I'm on. Okay, in all fairness, I got to tell you why. Folks, today was my birthday. I had turned the big 6'2". Whoop, whoop. I guess it's a good thing. Not sure. Yeah, today I officially become a senior citizen. So 62 years young today I am. So, folks, just want to let you know that. So if I forget a lot, you'll know why. Well, thank you, Flying Cat. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, my wife and I and my sister-in-law, we went out to the lake area or the river area for a little while, and I got to cast the line out. So I was glad to do so. Yeah, it looks like that Nightbot might be saying if you do multiple caps, more than three, it will probably put a warning out there. I'm still trying to correct that. A little bit more research on my area, but I'll figure it out. Yeah, Flying Cat, it may be Nightbot. It's still kind of wonky. We are trying to make it work. I was actually able to figure out how to at least get it out there for subscription, but overall though, yeah. So Again, it may be telling you still to not do more than 3 emojis because it will give you a warning. I'm still trying to figure out how to work that out. Tony Hamilton, how are you? Good to have you on board tonight, my friend. All right, folks. Just want to share with you a little bit about what is in my tackle box. Um, a lot of cool stuff. A lot of the stuff I'm learning to use for the first time. Tonight was the night I was doing trout fishing, and wanted to try something new. This is called Power Eggs, garlic flavored, and yeah, garlic flavored power bait eggs. This stuff is amazing. I don't know if you can see real clear or not on it. It is a yellow coloring. I mean, it almost looks like corn. But I'll tell you, when it says it is garlic flavored or garlic smell, take it to the bank. It smells real strong with garlic. So indeed. Cassandra Wells, well, thank you for joining. Glad to have you on board. You know that actually sounds yeah. I guess trout love it. I guess they really do. They love that stuff. So we got the garlic flavored power bait. Okay. I'm also doing they call it the original scent trout nuggets. Now I used to use this years ago when I trout fished in the state that I lived in. This stuff actually works pretty well. Works pretty well. Oh, I tend to agree with that memory of the fisherman. Berkeley makes a really solid product, and I have to agree with you 100% on that. So let's see. Boy Mud says I got a 3-pack from the Bass Pro Shop, and you ain't kidding about garlic smell. Ooh, yeah, it works amazing. I mean, I can still smell it on my hands, even though I've washed my hands. I can still smell the strong scent of garlic. So it definitely does work. And this is the original green power bait. Now, for those of you who've used the Berkeley power bait for some time, know that they come in like cubes like this, and they also come in a like a solid type to where you can actually take the fingers, you open the jar, and you pull out a piece of it, and you can kind of conform it to the shape that you want to go on your small size treble hook. I used to use a lot of that. The green with the gold speckles, I used a lot of that too, and a few other ones, different various colors. One thing I'm a huge fan of, whether they are the garlic flavored pink salmon eggs, this stuff works really well too. Good product. I will use either the pink colored one or the dark red colored one. So let's see. Yeah, boy Mud says I got that color orange and the other color. I can't think of it. Yeah, no, I understand. They come in various variety of colors. They even have a cheese colored flavor now, believe it or not. It's not really considered a yellow, but it does have that color and the consistency of looking like cheese. And yeah, so trout actually love this stuff. I just found out recently there's a bait that trout really go crazy for, and it's called a mice tail. I don't know if you guys have ever heard it or not. I just recently heard about it. It's about maybe yay long, and it's a rubber. It's a lure like plastic with maybe a tiny. If I had to guess, maybe an 1/8 ounce jig head, or maybe a little bit heavier on it. They say that trout go crazy for that bait. I mean, they just hook, line, and sinker the whole thing. And as we all know, that trout hooks definitely need to be super small because the trout mouth is really tiny and doesn't have a large area for it to bite onto unless they're small hooks, and that's the only way that they're going to be going with it. So, um, yeah, so definitely 3 contenders for the trout. Many other colors that you can use, I'm sure that Berkeley does put out. Great content, great bait for sure. Folks, if you've never tried the power bait or you have, you know, for those of you who've never had try it, check it out. It's a good product. I think the bottles range anywhere between $5 to I think, oh gosh, I cannot believe, I think I saw the other day at Walmart that I saw one that they had it for almost $16 a bottle. It was probably double. It was probably a little bit bigger than this size here. What's my go-to for trout rod? That's a good question. I actually bought a well, back in the old days, yeah, boy Mud. Back in the old days.